Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope confronts Finn after Liam moves into Steffy's house? According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam Spencer moves into a new residence. Could Liam move in with Steffy Forrester Finnegan and John Finn Finnegan if Hope Logan starts acting suspiciously? Let's discuss the options after you finish reading. Liam recently found out that his brain tumor is incurable. When Liam left the hospital against medical advice, Steffy was the one to inform him of the situation. Steffy is worried about how Kelly Spencer will handle losing Liam. Liam appears to be in shock for the time being. Liam is similarly adamant about concealing his diagnosis and prognosis. Steffy could ask her husband for a significant favor because she is so frightened out by Liam's condition. It would be simple to imagine Steffy asking Liam to temporarily move in with Finn and the children. Given that Finn is a doctor, Steffy might conclude that it's the safest location. Since has a guest home on the grounds, Liam wouldn't be encroaching on their privacy. What will Liam tell people about his new living situation at the same time? It would make sense if he disclosed the brain tumor honestly. However, if Liam wants to conceal his brain tumor, he will need to devise a cover narrative. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope will become wary of Liam's new living situation the week of. Hope may wonder why Liam and Steffy are living together. Liam would be justified in telling Hope the truth and then requesting as much time as possible with Beth Spencer. But they always have a tendency to do the exact opposite in soap operas. Liam probably has a cover story. But since Kelly noticed that her dad couldn't read a book, someone else like a grandparent might find out. Hope might learn a few small details that cause her to come to a startling conclusion. Liam may not be truthful with Hope if he is sincere about keeping this tumor a secret. Additionally, you shouldn't expect Steffy to be honest with Hope given the ongoing Logan Forrester dispute. Hope might then demand the truth from Finn at the hospital, away from Steffy. They used to be close friends and Finn is a decently moral man. I therefore find it difficult to believe that he would keep this a secret, particularly if he were challenged. In a live-stream interview, Brooke makes hints about the Ridge wedding. Prior to Eric Forrester's eventual admission, Brooke Logan alluded to a Ridge Forrester wedding in a live-stream interview, according to The Bold and the Beautiful. After the fashion presentation, Taylor Hayes updated Steffy Forrester on her and Brooke's unintentional lockdown in the vault. Taylor figured the spectacular was the reason Brooke was so anxious to leave. Steffy was upset that Brooke took center stage and questioned how she managed to do that. Brooke returned to Ridge after changing out of the eye-catching attire, and he praised her for rescuing the day. Steffy and Taylor watched on a monitor during Monday's program, while Ridge and Brooke had a live-stream interview together. Brooke responded, "You never know," when asked if she would be able to wear this gown with a Portofino influence at a much larger event that was obviously a wedding with Ridge. Carter Walton praised Daphne Rose in a backstage area because of the buzz her scents were making. As Katie Logan gaped at them from a distance, Daphne ended up kissing Carter to celebrate. Steffy attempted to redirect focus from Brooke's spectacular moment to Forrester's victorious couture return with her own streaming interview. Katie pretended that her sister had stepped in to save her when Steffy and Taylor discussed Brooke's cunning showstopper maneuver with her. After saying farewell to Christine Blair in the office, Eric and Donna Logan spoke with Ridge, Brooke, and Zend Forrester Dominguez. Zend, Brooke, and Ridge shared the news that Forrester was trending on social media. Following the appearance of Steffy and Taylor, the subject of Brooke robbing her of her major runway moment was raised. Eric said that he was responsible for it, since he wanted to create a big impression at this fashion show, and was motivated to redesign the classic Portofino dress. Ridge questioned whether the showstopper delay was caused by Brooke's suggestion that Eric approached her with the proposal at the last minute. Ridge was informed by Taylor about the unintentional vault lock, and that almost spoiled Eric's surprise. Eric claimed that they had altered the story, and that the takeover was no longer being discussed. Steffy voiced her displeasure since she believed Brooke's involvement was unnecessary to ensure that occurred. However, Eric maintained that it was the correct decision and emphasized Brooke's past relationship with Ridge. From Eric's perspective, Brooke salvaged the day and saved their bacon. When Brooke and Eric were alone, he gushed about experiencing the magic with Ridge earlier, and asserted that he recalled what they had discussed. Eric persisted in his optimistic forecasts regarding Brooke and Ridge's eventual union. Taylor spoke with Ridge how the showstopper received a lot of attention since the woman he was wearing it was the one that everyone wanted to see him with. Ridge countered that it was only a dress, pointing out that he had previously dated Taylor. Ridge recalled being on the runway with Brooke after he had tried his best to reassure Taylor about their relationship. Brooke also remembered being with Ridge in front of the crowd in another place, and she whispered to herself about the momentous occasion. Eric explains Ridge confronts, Katie demands. Fans may anticipate Katie Logan pressing Daphne Rose for the truth in tomorrow's episode. Ridge Forrester confronts Eric Forrester on the showstopper plan in the meantime. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera. As you continue reading, fans can anticipate Ridge confronting his father on the stunt he performed at the fashion show in tomorrow's episode. The show was saved by Brooke Logan's appearance in the showstopper, but it's now giving her the wrong impression. For starters, it appeared that everyone at the show respected Ridge's relationship with Taylor Hayes. Even Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag made comments about it. If Brooke and Eric hadn't been dating, their stunt would have been adorable. When one of them is in a committed relationship, it's not so adorable. Ridge will question his father about what he plans to do. Eric will declare that he is fighting destiny, and that they belong together. But Eric doesn't have the authority to decide that. The soap opera characters all discussed respecting relationships for years. But the behavior of Brooke and Eric is obviously disrespectful. Ridge will assure his father that although he is dedicated to Taylor, he will always adore Brooke. It doesn't really matter if they are compatible or not. What matters is Eric's intervention. According to tomorrow's teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Katie heard Daphne conversing with Zen Forrester Dominguez. Katie will bring up what she heard with the nose. Indeed, in a sneak peek, Katie is seen angrily reprimanding Daphne for being at Forrester Creations solely to carry out Steffy Forrester Finnegan's nefarious tasks. Fans are aware that Daphne has become fond of Carter Walton. Katie is correct, though, in saying that Daphne only came to FC to carry out Steffy's menial tasks. Katie will be concerned about Carter's heart, even if Daphne may attempt to clarify that her feelings are sincere. Starting a new relationship is the last thing Carter needs, especially since he hasn't yet moved on from Hope Logan. The other problem with Katie is that she might tell Carter all she heard, which might make Carter wonder what Daphne's real motivations are. What is the plot that you are most excited to see? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Alarms are set off by Bill's devotion to Luna according to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Something is simply not making sense here. The reason for this is that Bill's purported attachment to Luna is raising red flags. For all the information you require, continue reading below. Many people have apparently remarked that Bill seems to be obsessed with Luna and is utterly neglecting the issues facing his family. Bill doesn't even realize that his son Liam is dying, despite the fact that many have theories about why he is acting so strangely. Furthermore, he doesn't appear to give a damn. This is because for some reason he has an obsession with Luna. Why is Bill Spencer acting this way? This man is not the same as the one we knew in the past. The direction of this plot was heavily influenced by the internet, as our devoted readers are undoubtedly already aware. On weekdays, the CBS network broadcasts The Bold and the Beautiful. Look up the timings in your local listings. What are your thoughts on this story? Please share your opinions in the space provided for comments below.